Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Enjooooyyy, but you can call me Zippy. If you're new here, hi, feel free to set up the vibe. If you like what you see, consider subscribing, like this video and share with a friend or two. Before I forget, we got to 1k subscribers. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being part of this family, for being part of this journey. It's really been beautiful. I don't even have any words to say, girl. And also, I'm thinking of doing a giveaway. Stick around, I'll give you much more information in the next video. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. So last year, around July, I did knotless braids. And I had them in for like around 6 to 7 weeks. And when I took them out, sis, my edges were gone. They were just so... They were dead, man, they were dead, and I was so heartbroken because if there's something I hate, let me tell you, if there's something I hate, is my hair breaking for no good reason. But I guess that was a good reason. I don't know. I don't think most of you noticed though, but yeah, my edges were dead-ish. So I decided to do everything and anything to grow them back. And now it's a year plus, I think few weeks or so. And these are the results, as you can see. We were looking like this. This is how we were looking. And now this is how I'm looking. I mean, you guys can notice the growth. You guys can notice it. It's very visible. It's not something that I'm coming out here and lying to you about or something like that. Apana, this is like so true. The very first thing that I've avoided the most is tension. Let me tell you something. Tension breaks your hair like nothing. Tension, I don't even know what to say. I have no, there's not enough words to describe how tension will break your edges. When you're doing those contours, tight contours, or when you're doing tight hairstyles like high puffs, which I love, but I don't do them tight. When you're doing braids, like the knotless braids that I had in, when you're doing box braids, any type of hairstyle that you do, ensure that it's not tight. I mean, you can say that you will take aspirin or Panadol or whatever to not feel the pain, but there's still pain. Your edges will still be struggling. Yes, you'll not feel the pain at the moment, but your edges will still be struggling. Something that I like to do when I'm braiding my hair, like twist or normal braids, or when I'm putting my hair in high puff, is to make sure that it's really, really loose. Like you can see. It's not tight at all. Like you can literally see that it's not tight. If you feel any tension, any little tension that you feel, stop and start over. Ensure that when you're doing a style, you don't feel any tension at all. At all. And also when I do my braids or twist or African threading, when I'm African threading my hair, I like to leave some centimeters away from my roots just to ensure that there's no tension, so that if I'm doing an African thread, if I roll it up and down sideways, it can still move, it can still move. It does not stick to where I've done it. Kama nimefanya hivi, it can't at sasa yezi songa hivi, No, don't do that. Ensure that your braids or twist or whatever style that you have on can easily move around when you move it. Another thing is when you're doing the box braids or knotless braids and whatnot, don't plait these hairs zapambele. Don't pull these hairs making sure that the style is neat and whatnot, that you're not leaving any hair outside. No. Just let your edges be. Let those weak hairs just lay there and just rest. If you do tight styles over time, not even over time because I only did once and it broke my edges. If you do them over time, they'll kill your hair follicles and then you'll not grow edges anymore. So yeah, avoid tension at all cost. Something else that I've been avoiding is using some hair tools. Now, I don't use brushes on my hair. I don't use small combs on my hair. Combs that have small spaces in between them, I don't do that no more. This is because some brushes are so rough, and when you brush your hair, like when you want to make sure that your hair is sleek, or when you have gel on your hair, so you want to make sure that it's all down and it's looking all cute and whatnot. When you brush your hair with a hairbrush, some bristles are just so rough and they break your edges or they make them weak. And over time, you end up breaking your edges because when you keep on brushing your hair today, tomorrow, kesho kutwa, it will weaken your edges and your edges will break. And also when you're detangling your hair, make sure that you're using wide tooth combs, because sometimes these hairs, when you pull them with small combs, with combs that have small spaces, they break those hairs. They break those edges because you're literally forcing your hair to go through those small spaces, which is really hard if your hair is not blow dried, so please avoid that. So check on your hair tools, make sure that they are not causing you any breakage. Something else that I've accomplished in doing is avoiding friction. Friction causes a lot of breakage. You see, something that I don't do is wear stockings when I'm going to sleep, or just wear stockings at any time of the day. I don't do that no more. I used to, but I don't do that no more. What I use and what I've always insisted people to use is satin bonnets. If you don't have a satin bonnet, then make sure you're using a satin pillowcase. But I use a satin bonnet. Now let me tell you something, I can't even find sleep if I don't have my satin bonnet on. Catch me dead without a satin bonnet on, because it's not happening. It's not going to happen. And also something else on friction is wigs. If you like to wear wigs, I personally don't wear wigs, but if you wear wigs, especially the glued one or just the normal kind of wig, if you're pulling it out when you're taking it out, or you're pulling it into place, that might cause breakage. That might cause a lot of friction, and in return friction will cause breakage over time. So avoid pulling your wig so hard if you're wearing your wig or taking it out, because it might cause a lot of breakage on your edges. Now, 2 things that I've put into my routine and it's really working out for me so well, I would say, is 1, moisturizing my edges. See, most people don't moisturize their edges when they are moisturizing their hair. You forget your edges. You don't spray or oil your edges. You don't do what you're doing to your hair to your edges. We just moisturize the roots, we moisturize the ends of our hair, and we are so gentle, we're doing it all right, yes, but you're forgetting your edges and your nape area. Hapa hivi mbele, we don't remember to do it, and I realized that I never used to do it until recently. I saw it somewhere and decided to incorporate that into my routine. So what I do mostly is I moisturize my edges every other day, not necessarily when I'm just moisturizing my hair, because I might moisturize my hair once in a week or twice in a week, but my edges are going to be receiving all that goodness after every 2 days. Every night after every 2 days, I'm moisturizing my edges. Yes, I am. But what I like to do is I mix up everything. I mix the oil, the leave-in conditioner and water in my bottle, in my spray bottle, and I just spray it all over my edges. I make sure that it's all in, and then I wear my satin bonnet and go to sleep. Now, this has really helped a lot, because now I'm giving my edges room for growth, room for growing out also healthy, and room for growing out strong. Because you might grow them edges, but they are weak. They'll end up breaking all over again. You don't want that. So moisturize your edges. When you're moisturizing your hair, don't forget your edges. Put that goodness also into your edges. The second thing that I've been doing a lot is to massage my edges. Now, I like massaging my head, and I used to do this just because it makes me relax and feel good and whatnot. But I also realized that when you massage your scalp, it helps in hair growth, because you're helping in blood flow, which in return stimulates hair growth. Now, I love doing this every single night, but sometimes you can't. So what I like to do is to massage my edges immediately after I've moisturized it. I just go in and throw in some little massage here and there, which really helps a lot, and also it helps my scalp to absorb the moisture that I've put on it. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I've incorporated into my routine, and I think they're really helping me a lot. And those 2, I do them even when I have my protective style on. Say I've done twist, or I'm wearing my hair in African threading, or I've braided my hair, I would still do this after every 2 days. I would still moisturize my edges after 2 days, and I would still massage my edges every day or after every 2 days. Something else that I want to mention is patience. Them edges are not going to grow in a month. Let no one lie to you. Your edges are not going to grow overnight. Usidanganywe. They will take time. Mine have taken a whole year to grow the way they've grown right now. So yeah, don't let no one lie to you that if you use this mixture or if you use this and that, it's going to grow your edges in a week or overnight. No, it's a process, and it's a slow process. It will require a lot of patience, so have that. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you've picked a thing or 2, and I hope that you're going to incorporate that into your routine, and I really hope it works for you, because ages just go a long way in restoring your self-esteem as a lady, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. See you in another video. Bye bye.